Buzz now at 9, a fight over a yearbook making news. This story coming to us out of Sacramento, the video courtesy of news10.net. The cheerleading squad at River City High School there got called out by the students who created the yearbook. This is a picture from the yearbook. Those kids say the cheer squads violated the school dress code because they, quote, showed more leg than Daisy Duke. Obviously, the cheer squad and their parents not very happy about these accusations.
And I started reading, and I kept talking fast, and everybody had to tell me to calm down, and I was just angry at the words, and I called my mom, and I was crying. And
I'm pissed. We spent a lot of money on these uniforms. We don't even get to pick the uniforms, but I guess they're too revealing. Long sleeve shirts, skirts.
Now at 9, some of the yearbooks were passed out, but not all of them. When the controversy started, teachers stopped passing out the yearbooks until the company that printed them took the page out. Now at 9, what do you think of all of this controversy coming to us out of Sacramento? Did the yearbook staff go too far?
Yeah, absolutely. That caption was way off and wrong. You know, they're cheerleaders. They were bloomers underneath. You know, they're flying through the air. They have to be able to maneuver. So,
yeah, listen, I mean, the debate about whether or not they had too much on, not enough on.
I don't think that was the debate.
That's a moot point.
Yeah.
I mean, the students shouldn't be making fun of other students essentially in the yearbook. That's not the place for that.
Sounds like you had some jealous staffers.
Maybe.
I'm just saying.
Haterade.
It's all very high school.
It is very high school.
Yeah, all right. Let's get to your comments. Alexander Thornton says, I think that someone on the school staff should have looked over all articles submitted by students. This would never have happened otherwise.
Yeah, don't they have a yearbook advisor?
Yes, supposed to.
I think so. Michael Lucero thinks the student who wrote this needs to be suspended and the teacher who supervised this needs to be fired.
Maggie Shaw says, I noticed that most of the uniforms worn by cheerleaders in schools are shorter than the fingertip measurement used in the dress code rules.
And Kim Bake writes, I wouldn't have printed a retraction and would have stood by the story. The advisor should have too. A good teaching moment.
A lot of controversy about this one. A lot of people online, I'm reading through these comments, and a lot of them are saying that, you know, this advisor, whoever it is, needs to be held accountable. Mark Parra says, looks like the story is torn right out of an MTV reality show.
Yeah, no kidding. Becky Mazzillo says, yearbooks are kept around as keepsakes for decades. They should never be used to air grievances or personally attack a specific group of students, which obviously was the case here.
Yeah.
Ted Sandy says, way too much leg. I agree the skirts were too short, but this was snarky and unnecessary.
Katie No says, quite honestly, they should not have done this. I do feel as though cheerleaders' uniforms are getting shorter than needed. I know that nowadays it's not just getting out there with pom-poms, but really they're shorter than needed.
Okay, but keep in mind again all the stunts that they do. Those skirts, no matter how long they are, don't stay there.